And welcome back again. Today I have a sketchbook I'm going to show you. I usually don't do sketchbooks. This is something I started doing recently. I started working on the sketchbook back in November, and today was the first day I've drawn in it since then. I just finished up the last page, and it's just about, I'd say it's like maybe 5 by 8 inches, the size of it. And this was just a cheap little sketchbook I had gotten a couple of years ago, and I found it lying around back in November, so I figured I'd go ahead and use it. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's in here. And yeah, I usually don't do sketchbooks. I just started doing that recently. The first few pages I'm just gonna skip because they're like really old stuff from a long time ago. They're just random. There isn't really any artwork, but the first page here is just an abstract idea I had, and I had no idea what was going on in my mind, but yeah, just had an idea I needed to get out, so I just threw it on the paper. But yeah. And here's another abstract drawing, and to me that looks like some kind of city or something in the moon. And this is just some fan art drawing I did of Dragon Ball Z. That's Vegeta. And then that page is like not really anything on the next one. And this, don't know. I was gonna do this big crazy abstract line work drawing. Like I started with a star, and then after that I just did my usual drawing a lot of clouds everywhere. Add a little bit of color to it. I usually don't add much color to my drawings. And this is Sir Katzen, something I made up. You have cat to be kit me, right, meow? He's got a cat suit on. He's got night vision. He's got catnip. 9 lives. I showed that one to my friend. He was like, it's pretty cool. This is kind of like a mandala. I used a Bic ballpoint for that. It was one of the crystal ones. And this is just a looks like to me like a warrior. Like the idea I had when I was doing it was this scene of a warrior that like fought a dragon and everything, had to overcome it, and the landscape in the background, the mountain, it's like a castle back there, and there's the warrior, and there's a boat there, tree, swords, some birds, like some arrows, and like there's the dragon in the background. And then this is the dragon's eye. There's some cliffs and everything. Sunset back there. And then this is dragon I did. My mom told me that she wanted me to do some dragon drawings again. Hadn't done any since I was, really, really young. It must have been, maybe 18 years or so since I've drawn these. At least 15 or more. Add a little bit of color in it. I used a Sharpie marker on that. And this was a tiger I was working on drawing. I didn't quite finish it yet. I have to finish that up sometime. And that's also done with Sharpie. This is more Sharpie abstract drawings. And like a clock. The idea I had for this was like of time. So there's like a clock there, and it's like all tearing apart. And there's like an hourglass of sun and landscape, and there's like some guy here in the middle of it, and there's some steps, there's a tree, there's like a sun back there, and there's like a pyramid, there's like some vines. This is just mechanical, kind of robotic, I guess. And there's like a landscape and stuff back there as well. And there's like the sun, and then there's like this robotic arm, and there's like a robot. And I drew this like really weird thing here with a tree that turns into a robotic hand. There's like some giant spaceship thing there. Don't know what this was. I was going to draw a fish, and then I was like, that's too boring to do. And then I just did some weird robotic fish. Just only took me about 15 minutes to draw, and the sketch. Everything in the sketchbook isn't it's not any of my crazy detail drawings. It's just more so if I have ideas or something I want to get out. And this one I spent a little bit more time on this one. This was with a blue gel pen, and it took me about an hour to do this one. And there's like landscape and stuff. There's a little house. There's some mountains in the background. And this here is a window. You're looking outside through the window. And there's a little sidewalk. But this is the pen, and it's on this book, and the ink's going all over the place. It's like an ink spill. It's like somebody's writing or drawing on there. And this is like a little town. There's some mountains and a little car. There's a dog house, and there's like some shop. Like some big factories and stuff in the background. This is just another abstract doodle. This was in one of my videos I had uploaded from my earlier videos. This looks like bottom of the ocean, or like seaweed and stuff to me. Or that are a bunch of noodles. And another abstract drawing. This one was also in one of my older videos that I first uploaded when I started YouTube. And the only thing I see in there that looks like anything like real life is I have a flower there, and there's some leaves, and that's pretty much all that I see on there. And this is kind of like some robotic looking thing. Not really sure what was going on there. It's kind of like a mandala, but oh well. And then this one here is something I drew during Thanksgiving when I was at my step grandparents, and I brought this with me, and I was sitting at the table, and I started drawing what was on the table in front of me, and this was a picture that was in the background, and so this here's what was on the table. There's a chair back there. So what's in the picture is, there's a butter knife, there's a drink, there's I think there was a piece of bread that was there, and then this spoon, fork, there's some crackers and cheese, some salt, turkey, and that was either cheesecake or a pie, candle, chair, and this was this turkey he made. And there's usually when people make turkey, they shred it a certain way for Thanksgiving, but he just I don't know, it looked like someone threw it into a blender or something, but it tasted pretty good. We all joked about the way he shredded the turkey. And this picture back here was one of the paintings that my step grandmother had in her house that was in that room in her kitchen, and I just sketched out the painting that was on the wall, and I thought it came out pretty nice. I used used a Sharpie pen to do that, and because my regular Sharpie is a little bit bigger lines than this one, and I got a book there. There's like a It's kind of like Thanksgiving stuff on there as well. And this is a recent drawing I did today actually, and I had someone that told me that they wanted me to draw an elephant, and the way I draw isn't really I don't draw much realistic stuff, and if I do draw anything realistic, it takes a very long time, at least weeks, sometimes months for me to finish it. And so she wanted me to draw an elephant, so I went ahead and incorporated that into the drawing. And I've always struggled trying to draw anything from memory. If I go to draw something, it has to be in front of me, but I usually just like to draw abstract things. And yeah, there's the elephant there, there's like some coffee. And the reason I drew the coffee was because I just made some coffee this morning, and I didn't really know how to start the drawing. I actually wasn't even going to put the elephant in this drawing, but I went ahead and did that anyway so I could get that done. And so I was drinking my coffee, and I went ahead and drew that on there. And so there's the elephant, and her name's Ellie. Ellie the elephant. There's some signs there, and it's got like her logo on there. There's a zoo in the background, and there's a banana, like some grilled cheese sandwich. And the elephant's eating all these peanuts, and there's like an apple there, and there's a big fence, and there's a mailbox, some landscape background, some mountains. And this here is a little path that goes to it, and it says welcome and zoo. There's like a mailbox there, a letter. But I did this with a Sharpie pen. Not really most of the time I have no idea what's going through my head when I'm drawing things, because when I draw, it's something I do to keep my mind off of stuff. So I just pretty much zone out. I don't really think a whole lot when I'm drawing, and so I kind of just draw whatever, and I like doing that more so than if I have to draw something specific that's right in front of me. And yeah, that's the last drawing in the sketchbook, and I think I'm going to work on another one. I've got another small sketchbook I'm working on. It's about maybe, it's a lot smaller than this. This is a really tiny one I carry around with me, but when I get that one done, I'll show you guys sometime. And so yeah, glad you all watched, and if you'd like to see more sketchbooks and drawings, just let me know. If you have any ideas for what you want me to draw, I can work on some of it. But until then, thank you for watching, and have a good day.